The old man barely moved a muscle, and a man who had been disabled for 20 years miraculously appeared to have a leg again. The crowd was left speechless by the miracle, but at that moment, a 5-year-old girl stepped forward and instantly saw through the deception. She lifted the supposed disabled man's clothing and pulled off a fake leg, throwing it to the ground in front of everyone. Just then, she noticed an elderly woman who had come for treatment suddenly cough up blood. Without hesitation, the girl pulled out a flying needle and struck the woman directly in the chest. The woman immediately fell unconscious, but within seconds, she began breathing deeply and fully recovered. It turned out the girl was no ordinary child. She was the 4th disciple of a legendary doctor, and her skills even surpassed her master's. However, when the master saw how much she ate and how it ruined him financially, he sent her to New York to find her real parents, warning her not to reveal her identity as the miracle doctor's disciple. As soon as she arrived in New York, the girl discovered that an old man was impersonating her master and had already deceived many people. The crowd believed strongly in the old man's so-called miracles. To get attention, a man faked intense pain and promised to pay $1 million if he was cured. Not wanting to miss out on the money, the old man performed a few fake moves, and the man's leg seemed to grow back. The crowd was stunned. At that moment, a famous medical family in New York brought their gravely ill matriarch, hoping the old man could cure her. The doctors, amazed by the supposed miracle, begged the old man for help. But the 5-year-old girl publicly exposed him. When no one believed her, she tore the man's clothing and pulled off his fake leg. Then she removed his wig. The fraud was exposed, and in a panic, the con man was surrounded and beaten by the crowd. Hungry, the girl wandered into a noodle restaurant, but didn't dare ask for food because she had no money. Just then, a doctor appeared and took her to eat. Seeing how much she ate left everyone stunned. After the meal, the doctor asked if she knew where to find the miracle doctor. The girl said she could cure his patient, but the doctor didn't believe her. He thought if even he couldn't do it, how could a 5-year-old girl? Without another word, the girl used her special vision and immediately identified the cause of the illness. She took a silver needle and pierced the elderly woman's chest. The woman fainted instantly, but within seconds, she began breathing normally and was completely healed. Amazed by her skill, the elderly woman suddenly recalled her long-lost granddaughter, unaware that the little girl before her was the very one she had been searching for. After saying goodbye, the girl continued her search for her family. She looked at the jade pendant hanging around her neck, but didn't know how to use it to find her relatives. Then, a restaurant owner saw the pendant and offered her a roast chicken in exchange for a closer look. Starving, the girl agreed and handed over the jade without hesitation. But after eating, she discovered that the woman had completely disappeared.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.